We are humbled by age in preparation for the great insult of death. But there are those who stand immortal, not through the grace of heaven, but through their own triumphs. I speak of this man! Ladies and gentlemen, while we must all face the dark mountain of night, forsaken and forlorn, alone in the ruins of our own minds, he will never fail or falter, for he defies the ministers of our fate and the limitations of our birth. And he will not stop until he stands side by side with the gods, his glory is strung like beads of light, to adorn the arc of history itself. Look at him, ye mighty and despair, for he has surpassed the kings of Egypt, and the rock on which he stands is not a rock. It is the United States of America.
He already looked in pain.
Ladies and gentlemen, now is the time we come together as one. It is the 4th of July. Americans all over our nation. Barrett Featherstone and Steve Simmons in Arkansas, Brian Bolger in South Carolina, and Frank Anacaro right here in New York, and all of you, we are one! We are America! And it is go time. Count it down with me from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! to keep up. Joey now at 8 hot dogs and buns with only 45 seconds gone in this contest. Patrick Bertoletti is not standing down. One of our greatest champions ever to grace this stage from Chicago, Illinois. A rookie out of the jalapeno pepper circuit, fast friends with Joey, but not at the table where they're both going for the coveted mustard yellow belt, the World Cup of Competitive Eating. 1 minute and 15 seconds in, Joey already at 12 hot dogs and buns. Patrick Bertoletti right behind Joey at 11. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, and James Webb it's not as if he's eating, it's almost as if he's kissing the buns. Very intimate. What God has brought together, let no man set asunder. He is eating very, very quickly. A lot coming down with James Webb. I want to keep an eye on him. 12 for James Webb. Joey Chestnut already at 20. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2 minutes 20. That is world record pace. I cannot keep up with Joey Chestnut, ladies and gentlemen. He will not stop and he will not stand down until his bones are cracked and splintered and scraped like chalk on pavement. Until the very dome of heaven collapses and the black avalanche of space pours down around us, until he is the last man standing on the dirt-covered surface of the earth. He will not stop. Joey Chestnut challenging Pat now for the mustard belt, trying to push this into a zone where almost no one can follow. Joey Chestnut now at 27. We're approaching 3 minutes, no 28. I cannot keep up with the hot dogs and buns going down. Approaching 3 minutes into the contest. Joey Chestnut is here to make a statement. A statement. Of Tampa, Florida, the former the wonderful pistachio-eating champion of the world, is on 19. An incredible performance for him so far. James Webb right with him. Joey Chestnut, though, is beginning to build a margin here. We're having trouble even keeping up with the numbers. James Webb at 22, and we have Jeffrey Esper of Massachusetts at 22. Jeffrey is the number 3 ranked eater in the world. 19 world records, including 83 slices of pizza. I was with him in Mattatuck when he ate 24 pounds of strawberry shortcake. We are approaching the halfway mark. Ladies and gentlemen, the pace has slowed a little, but Joey is still on pace to perform a world record here. 5 minutes and 40 seconds now. 42 hot dogs and buns. It's not possible to simply double that, but I have to tell you, Joey said it was possible. He could break 76 hot dogs, the record set in 2021, right behind us in Maimonides Park, the home of the Cyclones. 76 hot dogs and buns. Approaching now the halfway mark, ladies and gentlemen. And he will bend time itself until history unfolds to his purpose. And that is what he is doing now. 5 minutes now. 5 minutes halfway through the contest. Joey Chestnut now with 46 hot dogs and buns. It is not possible. That is not possible. 30 hot dogs and buns for Pat. Approaching the 4-minute mark, Joey Chestnut has slowed from that incredible start, but he is still at record pace. I know it. impersonation. Ladies and gentlemen, clearly seeking to break the world record of 76 hot dogs and buns. I have to tell you, I was on the radio today and I said it never could be done. Not in this heat. 34 for Pat, 34. And remember folks, Sports Center is going live right after this contest. If you want to hang around and be in the background shot, Joey will be interviewing there, as will Miki Sudo. 3 minutes and 15 seconds now. 3 minutes, 15 seconds. 56 hot dogs and buns for Joey Chestnut. 36 hot dogs and buns for Patrick Bertoletti. And Patrick Bertoletti slowing after an incredibly rapid start. And we'll get a checkup on James Webb and Jeffrey Esper just to keep an eye on that. 34 hot dogs and buns for James Webb. 34 for Jeffrey Esper, and it is a dead heat over here. Jeffrey Esper of Oxford, Massachusetts, a teacher and a physics PhD, and James Webb of Sydney, Australia, 7 world records, 19 world records for Jeffrey. They are neck and neck, dog and dog, and they are going for 3rd place right now. Patrick Bertoletti seems to have 2nd place in hand, but we are not certain of that. 38 hot dogs and buns. Pat now slowing. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. 60 hot dogs and buns. 60 hot dogs and buns. He cannot break the record. He does not have time. An incredible performance, but no human has the time in 2 minutes to break 76. That is impossible. 1 minute and 54 seconds. The eyes of the world on Joey Chestnut. 62 hot dogs and buns. Pat at 40 hot dogs and buns for Pat. One minute and 30 seconds. And Joey's slowing. James Webb slow right there. He paused. James Webb paused. I thought it was perhaps he was contemplating the future of humanity, but it was a burp. He got the belch, and that has opened up space in his stomach. James Webb now picking up the pace. 1 minute now. 1 minute now. 60 seconds. 66 hot dogs and buns for Joey Chestnut, 43 for Patrick Bertoletti. 45 seconds now, 45 seconds. He has broken reality, and all of time pours down around us now at once. Simultaneous and endless, erasing cause and effect. Joey Chestnut, the once and future champion of the world. 20 seconds now. 20 seconds now. God made them as stubble to his sword. 13 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put down your hot dogs. Ah! Oh my glory. Oh my glory. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an emotional journey. I am emotionally exhausted. Oh. Oh my glory. I'm just taking a moment.
Is she heavy on your shoulders? I feel like I could hold something on my shoulder. Wait, now put Kevin on top of Talia's shoulders. She can hold
I feel like you can take it. I feel like you're strong.
dogs is all over the table. There was a moment during that contest when I just sort of blacked out, and I just had a moment. But the hot dogs were baked by the heat. A lot of hot heat up on here on the stage. It was a little hotter with the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The judges, Sam Barclay and Oliver Brooks, have gone through all of the hot dogs. And in third place today, representing the Southern Hemisphere and the great nation of Australia, with 45 1/2 hot dogs and buns, the number 4 ranked eater in the world, James Webb. And in second place, with 46 1/2 hot dogs and buns, from Chicago, Illinois, the great Patrick Bertoletti. But here he stands, quiet of talking, still of motion, content of worry, shy of a god perhaps, but more than a man. With 70.5 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes, the Nathan's famous 4th of July champion of the world, Joey Chestnut! Stage here. This is a very, very special event, but one that fills me with anxiety and trepidation, because in the past you have seen Badlands Booker chug 1 gallon of lemonade in 23 seconds, .2. World record. Badlands chugs, at Badlands chugs, 3.6 million followers. He's the world chugging champion of the world. Okay? This is where we are, okay? However, 2 gallons has never been tried, never. It has certainly never been done. And I said, when this came up, I said, this reminds me of the Tallahassee two-hand, an eating style so dangerous and difficult to master that it was outlawed in the 1930s. Why are we trying this? And they said, no, Badlands can try it. No one's ever done it. The stomach is not 2 gallons. The stomach could maybe be 1 gallon. There's no stomach in the world that's 2 gallons. It doesn't happen. However, this is for history. He was found as an orphan on a doorstep by a short order cook and a bar back. And they brought him into their home, and they filled him with love, and they filled him with food, and the tiny acorn has grown into the mighty oak. The big man, the bad man, Eric Badlands Bucco! Badlands, never before 2 gallons. I'm speechless.
Oh my goodness, this is just overwhelming. I've never chugged 2 gallons in my life, but you know, it's the first time for everything, so we're gonna see what happens, all right?
Okay, are you ready to ride the tornado? Sip from the volcano? Make love to the dragon? Then count. Then count it down with me from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! They're very filling. Ladies and gentlemen, the champion of the world, Badlands Booker. So there'll be a total of 10. One of them only gets 5. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, count it down with me from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, Badlands, down with 1 meat stick already. I hope someone's timing this. Crazy Legs Conti. Oh, Badlands going to the water. A lot of water there. Chewing now is very difficult. Remember, this is a jerky, not a hot dog. Crazy Legs Conti now. His jaw is extremely large, but he's having trouble chewing. There's just like you have a lot of jaw strength to win this. And Badlands trying to get it down. Well ahead of Crazy Legs. Badlands Booker, the matzo ball, the green bee eating champion of the world. He was out on the circuit for 20 years. I met him in 1997 in Oceanside, New York, at a qualifier for the 4th of July. He's been here ever since. He became a rapper, and he is now Badlands Charles. He's a chugging champion, and you can see him on the internet. They're both having a lot of trouble chewing. It's just the chewing. Trying to get that down. Badlands, maybe one more gulp of water. I'm watching intently. Badlands trying to get it down. Meat Sticks is a whole new venture, a whole new journey for us. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity to announce that we will be leisurely eating, we'll be sanctioning an all-goat eating contest. The goats will be eating invasive plants. First ever foray into the animal kingdom. Could be enormous for our franchise. Imagine how many contests Major League Eating could sanction, the money we could make if we get into the animal kingdom, even if it's just domesticated animals, cats, dogs, chickens, goats, cows. And now we're coming to the end, ladies and gentlemen. If they don't get there by a certain time, we have to count it down and see who won. 5, 4, 3, oh! Oh my glory! Out of nowhere, Crazy Legs Conti got into this whole chewing thing and he just couldn't get out. It was like a cycle. He had to struggle to get out. I don't know that he needed to chew that much is what he's saying. Crazy Legs, how do you feel?
These meat sticks are delicious, and I use the energy of the Toonyaman crowd to just smother in my stomach. Best crowd in the world, but this man right here, Badlands Chugs, the greatest ever. We love Badlands. We love you, Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, Crazy Legs Conti, the meat stick eating champion of the world. 2 minutes and 9 seconds, 0.35. Thank you so much. And now, I would like to introduce another dance troupe. 4 hard-boiled eggs, 16.5 pints of ice cream, 348 slices of cheese, the number 5 ranked eater in the world, the number 1 ranked female eater in the world, with a world record of 51 Nathan's Famous hot dogs and buns, the 10-time champion of the world, Miki Sudo! Ladies and gentlemen, the world record for females is 51 hot dogs and buns, held by Miki Sudo, the 10-time champion of the world, who stands in the middle of the stage.
No, I get that. There was one time I had
And you will know that she's feeling it when she shakes her head and her ponytail whips around. That is known in the sport as the angry pony. And she's doing that, she's feeling it. Perfect weather, ladies and gentlemen. It is 85 degrees with a real feel of bun boy out here, ladies and gentlemen.
There's no way she wouldn't be. Yeah, exactly. There's gotta be like drama in this world. Oh yeah. There's gotta be drama in this world too. Like people getting upstaged for camera spots. Like yeah.
the guy that walked past us when we were walking in, and we worked with him for the qualifier, and he was like the spokesperson.
Oh, cool.
And I like pitched him for interviews on site. I think like some of the stations were. He's like, JP's Australian. He's the only Australian here.
What?
Yeah. I only know about this because it doesn't work. It's like
Australians are just Americans that want to have fun all the time. That's basically what they are.
Okay, we talked about this when you said that.
I've learned that like a lot about Australians. But
Ladies and gentlemen,
you won't admit it.
are you ready?
I'm sorry.
Then count it down with me. From 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh man, that old lady is house.
She's the one who like pulled the pepperoni roll.
Oh yeah, the pepperoni.
Miki Sudo in the center of the table.
Oh yeah,
To her left, Domenica D, a newcomer, who ate 23 and a half hot dogs and buns in her first contest. To Mickey's right, Michelle Lesko, former champion of the world. She won in 2021 with 39 hot dogs and fun. Miki Sudo going for her record here today, but the temperature's just a little high, just a little above perfect conditions for eating. Very close though. We will see what happens.
She got 7 down, 8.
Now, Domenica D going on very, very fast, and I have to tell you something. Katie Prettyman, to her left, Katie Prettyman is jostling her legs, and she's just pulling out for two purposes. One is to get rid of that nervous energy, and the other thing, it just tightens up those calves. She's got fantastic calves. It's almost a dance she's doing now, ladies and gentlemen. Miki Sudo, very steady, very calm here. Look at her, wiping her shirt, her mouth on her shirt, always the lady, ladies and gentlemen, and I once saw her reapply her lipstick using the side of a knife, and it was at a restaurant, and then I learned some lessons about grace and elegance. And now Michelle Lesko pushing through. 6 for Michelle. 12 hot dogs now from Miki Sudo.
Oh yeah, Mike was saying that the announcer guy is the boss. Oh really? Yeah, like the guy in the hat.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't see the numbers well.
Domenica D quickly dunking the dog, and while she's chewing, she's dunking. And while she's dunking, she's chewing, and that is how this works. Miki Sudo now. Okay.
Yeah, Joey was what, 76, 72.
2.5 minutes gone in this contest, and right now, Miki Sudo is the world record pace, and so is Michelle Lesko. I don't know if that's the heat, and I don't know if that's the hot dog. Sometimes they come out a little bit tighter than others, harder to eat. We will see what happens. And now Michelle Lesko is catching up to Miki Sudo. Miki Sudo now at 12. Now at 12.
She's catching up. That's scary.
Do that. Look at
But Mickey's not gonna be 10 minutes, you said? Is it 10 minutes?
And down here, ladies and gentlemen, Tandra Childress plowing through on her second plate. And this woman, Laurel Marie Melee, veteran of the circuit, eating at contests for the past 18 years. She is a veteran. She is not nervous. She's done this before. Jocelyn Young, doing very well.
Oh my god, yeah.
The rest of the team on the side, pushing through these hot dogs, learning to dunk those buns to get them down quickly. With dry buns, almost impossible to swallow with any efficiency.
They absolutely scalped the hell out of them. I was like, I don't care. I'm still, it was like 100 degrees at night. I was like, no, I'm not
14 for Miki Sudo. 15 hot dogs and buns at 6 minutes and 16 seconds left. And now Michelle Lesko is eating furiously here. She's a few behind. She's 11, only one behind Miki Sudo. And I don't know what's happening with Miki Sudo. She is neck and neck with Michelle Lesko. Michelle has the opportunity to pull her right now, ladies and gentlemen. She is on Miki's heels. Now typically at this juncture, Miki would be at 25. We are less than 6 minutes. Less than 6 minutes, Miki at 16. Michelle Lesko at 12 now. She's slowing down.
I feel like it a little.
Now look at Michelle. She is fearsome, very, very fit. Her arms very sinewy. And she is a chicken wing eating champion, ladies and gentlemen. And her just very strong wrist. And she just rips the chicken apart, ladies and gentlemen. To her, humanity is in a battle with the chicken. And we are winning 57 billion to none. Michelle Lesko, a champion eater, chicken wings, hot dogs, hamburgers, pizza, hard-boiled eggs, and many, many others. And now Miki Sudo at 18 as we approach the halfway mark. We are at 5 minutes on my mark, 5 minutes left. 19 for Miki. And it seems to me the dogs are slow today. Domenica D from Westchester, New York, now in Seattle, Washington. Isabel Prettyman, right here, eating next to her mother, Miki Sudo, now at 20 hot dogs and buns, approaching the 4-minute mark. serving pink gloves. They're very elegant. And Miki will not stop, my friend. She will not stop. 4 minutes now. 4 minutes in this contest. 15 for Michelle. 22 for Miki. Miki Sudo trying to push forward. A slow start. I have not seen the angry pony. There it is, a little. But she's just... The ladies, all of them, seeming to struggle with the hot dogs today. I don't know what it is.
I have it in my head that I can do. I think I could do 11 dogs.
Do 11?
I don't know. No, probably not. I probably do
I
like,
honestly,
I could probably do like 4.
Katie Prettyman approaching 10 right now, finishing her 9th hot dog and on right next to her daughter, who's one behind her mother.
And I couldn't do
Domenica
anything.
D
And then
at
you'd be like, oh, yeah,
15,
yeah.
Michelle
like, oh,
at
I'm not.
16,
You'd go
Miki
too hard out the
Sudo
gate.
23, 23 hot dogs.
Like the next 5 minutes, like maybe
3 minutes
like maybe half
and 5 seconds now. 3 minutes and 5 seconds now.
What am I thinking? There's no like 6.
Yeah.
All right, Miki Sudo now picking it up. There was a pause there in the early going, but now she's getting back into rhythm, and the dogs are going down a little bit more quickly. Michelle Lesko absolutely in the zone here. 17 for her. 25 for Miki, 15 for Domenica D.
I could never do that.
Domenica D dressed as a mermaid
Well, one girl has
in
just the
honor
dog and she
of
needs
the
the one
mermaid parade
I think
right
Miki
here on
was
Third
the one
Avenue.
too.
2 minutes and 30
She's
seconds.
water too, right?
2 minutes and 30
He
seconds.
definitely does that.
What happened to the Japanese guy? Kobayashi.
That's like, yeah,
He's a legend in the dog.
And now Domenica D going to the water. That's a little bit dangerous. You can fill your stomach up. Trying to balance the water in the buns, very important. Miki Sudo is now comfortably ahead, 27, but she's just not in that furious mode. We'll find out what happens after. I suspect the hot dogs are slow today. It's not the temperature. That would knock everybody off their pace that much. We will see what happens. Miki Sudo now pushing ahead. She's almost 10 hot dogs and buns ahead of Michelle Lesko now, who took the time to wipe her face, the wet bun and hot dog niblets from her face so she could go back at it. Pushing, finishing her 20th now. 1 minute and 20 seconds on my mark. 1 minute and 20 seconds now. 1 minute and 20 seconds. And now, can Miki break 30 with 1 minute and 11 seconds left? 29 right now.
We're gonna miss the subway takes right now.
1 minute left. 1 minute left now. Katie Prettyman absolutely in the zone, eating furiously, dunking that fun right up to the 5-second limit there. 45 seconds now. 45 seconds. Miki Sudo with 30. Miki Sudo, they're coming home now. Their ancestors stand on the shoulders of time, looking down the wire white highway of history at this, their most important day. Ladies and gentlemen, 27 seconds. 27 seconds.
Was she next to him? She was like the older one, right?
She was the little one who I don't think she could wait.
19. 31 for Miki Sudo. 21 for Domenica D. Ladies and gentlemen, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put down your hot dog.
32?
Put down your hot dog.
Down your dog.
32 hot dogs. Oh, 33.
33 dogs?
Wow.
So many hot dogs.
It's unfathomable.
That's a lot of hot dogs.
It's an ungodly amount of hot dogs.
33 is crazy.
That's almost like 5
She's little.
Oh, we're near the champion sideways. Yeah, it's even better.
I'll take that over 10 minutes of fork and hot dogs.
Yeah. Just like the parade absolutely be the call after.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the results. We have the results now, ladies and gentlemen. It was a very, very close race for second, and we had nearly a tie. We have Michelle Lesko to my right and Domenica D to my left. One of these eaters had 21.5 hot dogs and buns. The other had 22 3/4. It was that close. But coming in second here today, Michelle Lesko with 22 3/4 hot dogs and buns. In third place, Domenica D, her first contest, first time ever, 21.5. However, in first place for her 11th championship, with 33 Nathan's Famous hot dogs and buns, the great Miki Sudo. 33 hot dogs and buns, 11 belts, Miki Sudo, amazing job. Miki, tell me how you felt out there, a little bit slower out of the gate. What were you thinking?
Yeah, the hot dogs were great, the wedding was beautiful, the crowd had me going. I'm thinking maybe the buns were more filling than usual. It's okay, a win's a win. Thank you for the support.
Very gracious. Folks, she only ate 33 hot dogs and buns. Only 33. Our champion, Miki Sudo.